Oh, hi there. Welcome back to Hyrule Field. As I mentioned last time, our next location is Lon Lon Ranch. Lon Lon Ranch is completely optional at this point. The Sun Song you definitely want to pick up at some point in this game because it's immensely useful. This is technically optional, and in all honesty, I'm not sure if you actually ever have to do any of this, but it's highly helpful, and I recommend you just pick it up while we're here in Hyrule Field. Play the Sun Song, might as well. It'll freeze the enemies in their tracks. You probably want it to be day rather than night. But anyway, hey, you're supposed to disappear before... anyways. Welcome to Lon Lon Ranch. I just love that name. Lon Lon. Lonnie Lon Lon Lon. Lon Lon. Melon. Talon. Talon. Whatever his name is. Actually, that's who we're going to visit first. The old man we woke up at Hyrule Castle. I'm guessing his name is Talon, but I mean, if you want to stick with the lawn theme, Melon, Talon, I mean, it makes sense that I don't care. I suck with names. I am the worst with names and proud of it. Anyways, Talon, I'm going to call him Talon because that makes more sense to me personally. He has a game for you that involves Super Cuckoos. Dude. Super Cuckoos. Gotta love anything that is super, just like Skarmory. Anyways, I'm showing you exactly how to cheat this game. You can literally cheat this game to no end. Yeah, sure, we'll start the game, why not? Anyway, he's got a game, you have to find all 3 Super Cuckoos. He's gonna charge you. If you win this game, though, you get a bottle, and this is a very important game to win. Another way you could kind of technically cheat the system is just paying attention to where he throws these cuckoos right at the beginning. You do have 30 seconds to locate them and track them down, so this is a really easy game. If you're not used to it, it might take you a time if you don't cheat, like I did. But otherwise, you shouldn't struggle at all. I am so talented. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. I didn't even ask to marry her, okay? I'm good. I'm good for various reasons. She's a sweet girl. But I got various reasons why that would not work out. You need to take a chill pill there. Anyway, you're going to get a bottle for this. Whoa, didn't want to pull out the ocarina. The bottle has 2 servings of milk, and 1 serving of milk heals 5 hearts. So for early on in the game, this is actually really useful, just having a bottle of milk on you. If you ever want to fill this up, just go play the song we're about to pick up. I'll show you that in a second. There's a song you can play. If you play it near a cow, you'll be able to get a full serving of milk in a bottle. All you have to have is an empty bottle. By the end of the game, you'll have 4 bottles. And you can fill them up with anything that a bottle can hold. So milk is just what you get with this bottle for the time being. Anyways, speaking of Melon, whatever your name is, apparently my future wife, according to Talon or whatever. Epona, horse. Epona's gonna run off. Such a fairy boy. And eventually she'll say something about a song. If you whip out the ocarina, she'll teach you Epona's song. And though this song has very little use outside of getting free milk at this point in the game, later on it will be used to summon, you guessed it, the horse Epona. But for now, you can't do anything with Epona. And I'm knocking things around on my desk. Yeah, you stare at that ocarina. I just learned the song. I shall give an awkward face at the ocarina. And then that stupid owl's flying by. I don't get it. Play the Sun Song. There's a Skulltula we can pick up here at night, so why not? Another reason I picked up the Sun Song, because those kinds of things are so convenient. Anyways, leave the pen here. And then there's also a heart piece we can pick up here. So when you're here at night, be careful. There's some enemies here. They're just like birds. Goyay? G-U-A-Y. I have no idea how to pronounce it. They kind of remind me of those birds in World 8 and New Super Mario Bros. I know that has been like 4 years ago in terms of my walkthroughs. And I wouldn't even recommend you watch those because I was so young and stupid back then. Not that that has really changed, but anyways, those enemies, they just swoop down. You could actually see them from their shadow, and they deal a quarter heart of damage. They're not really a threat, but they're just irritating. Cows, if for whatever reason you've used up 2 bottles of milk already, or 2 servings of milk, you can play that song to pick up some milk. Anyways, there's a little puzzle here you can do. It just involves pushing some blocks around. It reminds me of a Castlevania puzzle. I know not too many people watch my Castlevania videos. Never got any love, really, as much as I love that series. But this kind of reminds me of, there's always seems to be a block moving puzzle of some sort in a Castlevania game, and that's kind of what this reminds me of. Anyways, crawl through the hole, and there it is, your heart piece. This makes 2. If you grab 2 more, we will get a full heart more, and that makes for a much more convenient game. That concludes Lon Lon Ranch. So we can crawl our way back out of here, and that really concludes everything in this general area. I'm going to just save and quit because I want to return to whatchamacallit. I forget my own forest home. That's pretty bad. Kokiri Forest. I need to return there because there is quite a bit we can do there. So, thank you and good night.